I know a lot of women don't like hearing this men having options thing, all right? But it's true, especially for a man who has options. He needs that woman he's going to commit to be a getaway from all the stress and anguish of life and to provide love, peace, and a lot of other great things we're going to mention. So peace is a huge, a huge piece of the puzzle for him to want to commit to a woman. Now let's get to number 2. And number 2 is a man needs unique value. Now, that's a term I kind of just came up with. And when I say came up with, because I haven't heard anyone phrase it that way. But all it simply means is that he has to view you as different from the rest. You have to present a value that he doesn't feel like he gets from other women. Now, this isn't about you trying to, again, make yourself something you're not to become that unique value. No, by simply embracing the things that men need in general can basically separate you from the pack. Because I think what a lot of women do not understand. Let me say it like this. A lot of women believe that there's tons of great wife material women just all over that men just won't choose from. All right? And it's like, yo, if you sit down and talk to men, they're not getting the qualities they need and desire from a lot of women they meet. All right? They might get a little something here, a little something there, but they're not getting the full package or a strong enough package from one woman. But when one woman does come with that, she immediately separates herself from the pack. Even if, as the example in the story, she's a great woman, she does separate from the pack, but there was still something missing. And I'll tell you what that other thing missing is. Put a pin in that. But still, you still just on that first level, separate yourself from everybody else because you're bringing forth so many great qualities that a lot of women are not exuding and showing while dating men and while living their life in general, all right? So that unique value is just being your best you. Just focus on that. Focus on, am I where I need to be? Am I healed? Am I walking in a loving, positive energy? Am I walking in my femininity? Like, these are the things that will magnify and bring out that quote-unquote unique value, all right? But again, please understand that even at your best, you won't be every man's unique value, or you won't be every man's, you won't be what every man essentially wants to, at the end of the day, commit to. You're not for everybody, and that's fine. Everybody ain't for you either. But you got to focus on being your best. And yes, that unique value that when he can say, damn, she's not like the rest. That's when this man's like, all right, I got to lock this down. Now his willingness to commit just went up big time because he doesn't feel like I can get this anywhere. This is unique here. This is different from everybody else. So I got to do something about this before I miss out on it. So now let's keep this going to number 3. But before I tell you number 3, listen, if you want to get to your best version, the best version of yourself, you want to heal, you want to find your purpose, you want to exude that feminine energy, you want to start meeting more serious-minded men, then join my membership program. Click the link in the description or in the comments section or go to receivingmyblessings.com. It is a coaching membership program that has helped thousands of women. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. It's going to help you achieve a higher quality of life. It ain't just about meeting a great man and a great partner is going to be a part of the process, but that's not just the focal point. It's about you and your happiness and all that will come from that as well. So again, click the link in the description or the comment section or go to receivingmyblessings.com. So again, number 3 is he needs to have connection. Now, I usually leave the connection part to the end, but I'm going to throw it in the middle real quick, all right? And let me say this. I'm going to be very honest. A lot of men don't fully understand connection. So I have to admit that there are plenty of men who will commit without connection. I want to be clear about that. But I do think that there are men who either once they have experienced that connection before or they're just more in tune spiritually, they have a greater understanding of it. It becomes a greater priority because they know this is a piece of the puzzle. And so, and for some men, they may not be able to explain it and articulate it, but they still understand it at their core. So going back to the story, she was a great woman. There wasn't anything, quote unquote, wrong with her. But that deeper, true connection was not there. It was kind of like everything on the surface was amazing. The resume looks great, right? But do y'all really get each other? Are y'all really on the same page? Can y'all truly be yourselves with each other? You know, do you two truly inspire each other and make each other better? You know, these are the things or the ingredients that help you understand that a connection is here. And also understand that, listen, and this is what I have studied and learned, and I truly believe. Connection is not created nor destroyed. It's either there or it's not. And so what you find with people who can say they have experienced the connection is that it is pretty much instant. It is a very fast, it's intense, it hits you right off the bat. It doesn't take you months before you're like, oh, wait a minute, I think we got a connection now. No, like that thing is gonna slap really fast. Now, you may not fully understand, you may not know what to make of all this, but you will feel it. And again, when you sit down and interview or survey people, they can tell you, even if they weren't able to say verbally after the first week or first few days, this was a connection, they can tell you, man, I felt something here that I had not felt with anyone else. It's that deep, all right? And so, yes, I do believe that even though there are men committing without connection, that it is connection that will like seal the deal. Like if a man feels a true, genuine connection with a woman, it's definitely going to draw him in. And it plays into also that unique value because again, it's that I have not felt that with anyone else. I'm getting something from her I get from no one else. She possesses that unique value. And because it's unique, I want to hold on to it. I'm prepared to lock it down, whatever you want to call it, because I do not want to let this go. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God, relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,